Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Johan and I'm a Dutchie, and I'm trying to learn about life and living in Australia by watching videos about life and living in Australia, and together with a growing community of Australians I learn more and more every day. And I'm doing this because it's way down there, down under, and I'm afraid of flying. So for me, this is for now the only way to really learn how it is in Australia. And today it's Friday, so we're gonna do a request, and the request video came in from Doug, and he was talking about I have to say was talking about liquid gold. And it brought me this video, liquid gold, how we get water in the middle of nowhere. And yeah, that's a question that I ask you. How the heck do you get water in the middle of nowhere? So it's a good video. Let's take a look at it, what it is and how they do it. It's from November 22nd, 2025. So it's not even a year old. Okay. Let's dive into the video. It's raining. Oh, all right. Is this dry?
The last time we had steady rain out here on the farm was November 25th. It's now February 8th, and as you just saw, things have been very windy, dry, dusty, and very hot. A few days ago, I was talking to my parents back in Canada on the phone, and they asked what we've been up to lately.
Up in Canada? Wow! All the way on the other side of the world. So, Canada! Oh. Okay. Yeah. Boom. Back up.
My parents back in Canada on the phone, and they asked what we've been up to lately. I was telling them that earlier in the week Aaron was out checking rainwater tanks, cleaning out one of the older cement tanks, and tidying up the gutters around the workshop. I also mentioned that on Sunday morning we'd get up early and cart water for sheep, and that gave me the idea for this week's video. I know this may not be as exciting of a topic as my last video about harvest, but water is very important to us out here, and it is something I used to completely take for granted. In the city, you can turn on a tap and water comes out in what feels like an unlimited supply. Here on the farm, it's a little different. Water is something we have to plan for, store, and manage pretty carefully. Our main source of water is rainwater, which is very common on rural properties in Australia. That's why every roof on the farm, from the houses to the sheds and the workshop, is designed to collect water. Gutters funnel the rain straight into tanks.
That's the only way, of course. Not the only way, but the best way to collect rainwater. As much as you can during my summer months, their winter months, yeah.
Which is then pumped to the houses where we have water filters in place. This water is also used for all other purposes around the farmyard. As good as this system is, we do live in a very marginal rainfall area. In this part of the Western Australia wheat belt, long-term climate data shows
Western Australia, okay, on the other side.
That the average yearly rainfall is about 300 millimeters. I did pull the data from the WA government weather station for our area, which was actually really interesting to look at. When I did the maths for 2020 to 2025, for those years, the average rainfall was 324 millimeters for the year in our area. So this gives you an idea as to why rainwater alone just isn't enough. And
no, not at all. Oh, 300 milliliter. That's what we get sometimes in a couple of days. Oh.
And that's where bore water comes in. We use bore water to top up our rainwater tanks need be, And we also use it as drinking water for our sheep. The sheep drink either from dams, or if there isn't a dam in the paddock, from troughs that are fed by bore water. Today, I want to show you what carting bore water actually looks like for us. Earlier in the week, Aaron's dad, Andy, was carting water from a different bore to top up our rainwater tanks because, as you saw in the weather data, it's early February and we've only had 2 millimeters of rain so far this year.
Yeah, that's what I think about. Why is there only 2? I think, oh, it's already February, but in 2 months, only 2. Oh.
The water we're carting today will be used to fill a dam for sheep. We're moving them to a different paddock, and this dam will be their temporary water source. Normally, dams fill naturally from rain runoff, but with the heat and minimal rainfall, they're drying up quickly, so we do need to add some water to this one. But before we jump into the water truck, I do want to show you another location where we can source water from. So let's go take a look.
What? Oh, I was wondering what the heck, but she will explain,
This
of course.
is a community tank maintained by the Shire. Local farmers can take water based on the honor system. You record how much you take and the Shire bills you later. The money they receive goes towards site and tank maintenance. This water is typically used for stock and spraying. So the rainwater runs off the rock and into this pipe that feeds into the tank. As you can see, it's empty right now, but there is rain finally forecasted very, very soon, so the tank will be able to fill up a little bit. All right, now that you know a little bit more about our water sources, let's go find the truck and head to the paddock. The truck.
Wow. Yeah, you take it for granted everywhere, of course, especially here in Europe. That's everywhere you go. You turn on you have tap water everywhere. But that's not. Yeah. Wow.
Rusty Eagle.
Golden Eagle.
Beefer enough.
And then you actually can talk about liquid gold. Yeah.
A little bit of petrol.
Little petty.
No, on both sides.
Oop, sorry, you just told me not to slam the door.
That's all right.
Yeah, I keep thinking about this is the only way you can do it. Either you get it by pump out of the ground, or you can catch it from rain. But if there is no rain, then the only option is getting it from the ground.
Rightio. This is one of our solar pumps, solar bore pumps. This is how we get most of the water we use for livestock and spraying. We can drink it, but it's got a little bit of salt in it. It's not horrible, but yeah, prefer to drink rainwater. But if we run low on rainwater, we can mix it up, make it into a shandy, as they say. But yeah, this well's about, I think it's written here somewhere. No, it's not, but it's about 30, 40 metres deep, I think, 35 metres, 36, something like that. So yeah, obviously your solar panel's here, operate a pump that's down the bottom of that bore, pumps the water up, and then there's a pipe that runs through the paddock here, about a kilometre away, pumps it into a big tank up there, which we will go and fill up from with the truck. And that's it. That's how we get the water. This solar panel here as well is actually pretty snazzy. I mean, not that snazzy, but so it'll actually follow the sun. There's like I think it's a gas. And when it heats up on this side, it weighs down this side of the solar panel. So it tilts it towards the sun, whichever way is the hottest. And then as the sun goes over, it'll heat up that side, or vice versa, however it works. And through the day, it will actually follow the sun like that. But see how it's leaning back this way at the moment? Because the sun's up there.
Oh, so sufficient weight.
Gets maximum maximum usage of the sun rather than just having a flat solar panel. So
good thinking.
It's pretty cool. Works pretty well. But yeah, this is basically part one of how we get water. Every now and then we've got to pull that pump up and yeah, service it. Either there's like a little corkscrew pump. Yeah, so we just pull it up, place the pump. Sometimes the pump motor, the little electric motor, will actually fail as well. But yeah.
But then a kilometre away. A kilometre. Isn't that far, but why isn't there a closer pump to that region instead of a kilometre? My opinion.
That's basically it. Oh yeah. Bit rough.
There's the tank.
Air brakes. A little bit leaky. Nearly full.
Two.
There's our sight gauge. Clear plastic tube there.
That's how you know.
Yeah. Floaty in there.
Yep.
36,000 litres. Thanks for coming.
How long do we have till it fills up?
It's about 18 minutes, I think, I timed it at. So, with both pumps running. But, yeah, it's not too bad. So,
20 minutes, okay.
now we sit and take in the view.
I thought I actually would show you the view and get the drone out so you can have a good look. It really has been so interesting seeing the farm from the sky, so I hope you're enjoying these shots as well. While we wait for the tank to fill up, Aaron is going to give us a few highlights on the treasure of a truck that we're in today.
Yeah, here's the old Eag. Used to say Eagle, International 3070B. 903 Cummins diesel, naturally aspirated, making a grand total of 290 horsepower. 15 speed Eaton, so 5 deep reduction gears, 5 low range, 5 high range. Yeah, she's a bit of a horse, this thing. Big weapon horse. But we've had it for a few years now. It's got aircon, as you can see. There's your aircon.
Yeah.
That's pretty chilly. That's really chilly. And that's boiling your ass off, so pretty sophisticated bit of tech there. I mean, yeah.
I love
these rust patches with silicone on them. That's custom. We ordered it just like that when we.
Of course, it's custom. I like his humor too.
Bought it, so just adds to the character, you know. Same as these ones up here. You got to specify that on the build sheet when you order them.
I'm sure there's so much more to tell you about the Eagle, but we'll have to cut it short for today as the tank is nearly full.
But 20 minutes is reasonable.
Taps are off. Hoses are packed up. Fuel on the pump's off. Let's skedaddle.
Let's hit the road.
Hit the road, Jack. Oh, she doesn't get it.
Thanks.
So it's rainwater or pumps. That's the best way and the only way, I guess, to get in the outback water. Well, what do they have? Livestock, and that's the way they make a living of livestock. Of is this something else planted right here in front of it? Is there really something else than only livestock?
So my foot's welded to the floor. We're not going any quicker. What are we doing? 50k an hour. Oh, I know, it's hard work. Come on, you can do it.
Yeah, steep hill, full of water, lower gear. No speed limits, I guess, in the outback. Nobody is looking for it.
Looks pretty nasty though. Too much duck shit in there. You little bastard. That might be a different kind of duck. I've never seen a pure black one before.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. All these mates have pissed off. There they are.
Filling up.
As you can see, out here, even something as basic as water takes planning. Before the farm, I never gave it a second thought. Now it's just part of everyday life. There's so much more of this behind the scenes work that makes farming what it is, and I'm excited to keep bringing you along. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next week. I just wanted to add a quick update. Most of this was filmed on Sunday, February 8th, and I wrapped up editing on Monday. But on Tuesday, February 10th, we got rain. About 38 millimeters.
The dog is sitting. It's raining cat and dogs, so the dog is sitting outside.
Which we're all incredibly grateful for. It may have come from Cyclone Mitchell, which isn't ideal, but it's given us a hopeful start to the 2026 season.
Cyclone. Not good, but interesting.
Anyways, I thought that was a fitting way to end this one. Thanks again for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.
Yeah, interesting video. good video. Learning more about how valuable water is in the outback. I did not realize it, but yeah, it's good. It's oh yeah. How do they get all the water in the outback? Yeah, wow. Good. Learned something again today about life in the outback of Australia. So if you liked the video too, then press like. And if you want to see more of my videos about life and living in Australia, then this is a good place to start with. And otherwise, it would really be appreciated if you hit the subscribe button. And it's Friday, so I wish everybody a great weekend. And I'll be back tomorrow. It's not that I'll be back on Monday, but I wish everybody a great weekend. And I'll see you in the next Australian video.